What's up, viewers? Welcome back to the channel. So Shericka Jackson was one of the last Jamaican athletes to reach Budapest, but definitely she hit the ground running almost immediately. She was in training doing some sprint work there, but definitely Shericka Jackson is set out to do some great things this year. And we also have an interview to show y'all of Shericka Jackson. She definitely revealed some things to us that we did not know. So I'll be showing that shortly. But before we get into all that, do me a huge favor by liking this video. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. That way I'll get all the updates in track and field. So now we're going to get into the interview and then we're going to talk some more after.
For me personally, it's just to go out there and have some fun, I've gotten, I think, a lot faster since the Jamaica trials. It's just to go out there and execute a good both 100 and 200, and definitely expecting good things. I'm in pretty good shape, and anything is possible.
In 100 meters, you have some very fast starters around Shelley and Fraser Price, Shakira Richardson. How do you plan to deal with that if that scenario unfolds?
As I said, once I go through each round, because I think the rounds are the most important. You can't win a medal if you don't go through the rounds and make the final. So I think once all of us line up in the final, anything is possible. As I said, my start has improved since 2021 tremendously. And I think for me personally, it's just to execute my race on the day and focus on my lane.
How do you go about it, you and your coach, balancing the strategic approach for the two events?
It's good. Back then, in background, I did some 400 work, and then I backed off to focus on the 100. Since I've finished competing in those 4 events on the circuit, we went straight back to the drawing board, and we're doing pretty good. We have days where we focus on the 200, days when we focus on the 100, so it's a good balance for both of us.
Talk to us about the plan to try and break 21:34. The shape you're in this year, it's hard not to think about that.
As I said, for me personally, I'm not going to say I don't focus on breaking the world record, but it's not something I dwell on. Like every time I go in a race, I want to do it. Yes, it's at the back of my head. If I execute a good 200, then it's definitely possible. But I'm not going to go in the 200 and when I'm supposed to be in my zone to focus on how to execute my 200 and thinking about a world record. No. I think coach and we have a lot of mental sessions, because those are very important, where we focus on how to you vision how you're going to execute the race. So I'm definitely once I go out there and execute a good 200, then definitely fast time will come. But it's not something I go and sit in my room, or when I go training I want to break the world record. No, it's just to execute a good 200 and then anything is possible. For me personally, it's just to go out.
Are you still evolving as an athlete and as a person?
Definitely. I think back in the day, Shericka, a lot of persons I wasn't approachable. Now I am more simmered down. I understand, I have different personality, and a lot of persons never get to see me as Shericka Jackson. I was a little bit laid back. Now I enjoy being Shericka.
Who is this person we're talking to now?
So definitely, back then I was Shericka, but now I think I'm a little more relaxed, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm a little more approachable.
A little
bit more.
But something is changing in your life?
I think it's just my surrounding, my friends, and the happiness they bring to my life. I think that's what's shaping me to be a better person.
Do you write a diary, or is it just numbers you put down?
No, I write numbers, I write how I feel, I write everything. So if I feel like I'm not okay today, and because I think I have more emotional triggers, so therefore I will write okay, today I am feeling like my head hurting, and I have to try to figure out why my head hurting. So I write everything. I have to basically I document how I feel daily, to know that by time coming to the championship, I'll be okay. You will be seeing me smiling when I'm there, I'm dancing and everything. So I document everything. I not just write times, but I write my triggers and what keeps me intact.
Gonna write a book one day?
Maybe. So Faith, I've always like watched her press conference where she talked about she wanted to achieve it. I don't think every time she goes in a race she really like, oh, she have been working towards it. For me, I think when I dwell on stuff too long, I intend to forget the importance of how to get there. So it's not that I definitely have it at the back of my head, but I'm not going to go in every race, every 200. I'm like, oh, if I do this, then I know. Once I'm in pretty good shape, once I am happy, once my mental aspect is intact, then definitely I put together a proper 200. Last year, yes, I dwell on it a little too much last year, and I think I missed it by somewhat, and I think I went back to the drawing board and I read some of what I wrote, like how I got there, and I said, okay, then I need to cut back on it. So it's not like I'm not thinking about it, but I'm not going to dwell on it. Of course, if I execute a good race, then definitely it will come, but I'm not going to go in the race and like, instead I'm supposed to focus on, okay, then I want to execute my first 100 and then maintain my 200. I go in like, oh, I want to break, and then I forgot everything to put together to break the world record. It's not that I have it at the back of my head, but it's not at the front of my head.
Okay, viewers, so there y'all have it. Shericka Jackson, she was at the Puma House today and she did some interviews, and she's basically letting us know that she's actually way faster than what we saw at the Jamaican National Trials. And if y'all forgot the time that she ran, she actually ran 10.65, and that's her fastest time ever over 100 meters. And she's basically saying, hey, I am way faster, like really faster. So definitely Shericka Jackson is looking to break 10.6 or possibly breaking 10.5 at this year World Championships. We just might see that 100-meter world record go by Shericka Jackson, but we know other persons have the intention of breaking that world record as well. You can leave her name in the comment section, but definitely Shericka Jackson is letting us know that she's also adjusting to the limelight way better than before, because before she was a bit laid back. Now she's more of a people person, she's approachable and all that. Also she talks on the 200-meter world record. We did not know, but she had it in mind last year. She said that she was dwelling on it last year and it didn't come, but she definitely got the second fastest time ever over 200 meters and became the fastest woman alive over 200 meters. This year is the approach is a bit different. She wants the world record, but it's not something that she has on her mind every day. If it comes, it comes. Once she puts the perfect race together, then we'll definitely see some fireworks. We'll definitely get some fast times. But that's that from Shericka Jackson. I want to hear y'all thoughts on this in the comment section. But that's all for today. We keep y'all posted as the World Championship goes along. Leave a like on this video and also subscribe. That way y'all get all the updates in track and field. Thank y'all for watching.